Hello, moms and dads out there. Today's parenting hack is how to ask questions instead of giving directives. You might be asking yourself, why is that important? When we tell kids what to do all the time, what happens is they become either dependent on us telling them what to do, in other words, they don't get things done unless we tell them to do it, or they become passive aggressive and they do what we ask them to do, but they forget or they dawdle or they don't do it 100%. You know what I'm talking about? So one of the ways to handle that is by asking questions instead of directives. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to close your eyes and pretend like you're your child. And I'm going to be saying some things that most children hear throughout the day at home and at school. So it starts out with, wake up, get up, brush your teeth, comb your hair, eat your breakfast. Come on, hurry up, let's get out the door. Then when they get to school, sit down, be quiet, get your books out. They come home at night, do your homework. It's time for bed. Come on, turn that off now, get to bed. I said now, let's get to bed. Okay, you can open up your eyes. And how are you feeling? Like crap, right? Yeah. So that's what our kids hear a lot, all day long. So what we want to do is we want to ask questions instead of giving them commands or directives. So for example, if you want your child to brush their teeth, instead of saying brush your teeth, you want to say, what's next on your routine? Or if you want your child to put their shoes away, instead of going, put your shoes away, you want to say, where do your shoes belong? Or if your son has been picking on his little sister, instead of saying, stop picking on your little sister, say, what could you do to win your little sister's cooperation? One more quick tip. Make sure that when you ask the questions, you're asking out of curiosity. So I could ask the same question, one that's curious and one that makes a child feel bad and shamed. So for example, I can ask you, where does your coat belong, in two different ways. Here's the first one. Where does your coat belong? And where does your coat belong? Notice how the first one was disappointed, it was shaming, it was making the kid feel bad about himself. And the second one was just out of curiosity. And when we come from curiosity, it makes our children think instead of resisting us. So when you start asking questions, I know it's such a simple thing, but it's so very hard to make that switch. But when you do, what you'll find is you're going to win a whole lot more cooperation with your child. And you're going to feel like you have to tell your child less and less what to do. And wouldn't that be great? So if you found today's parenting hack helpful, please like, share, comment below, and subscribe.